我才吃一块都够劲了。还排队呀，还排。
Hi, I'm Casa. Who says pursuing a slow, peaceful life means giving up modern conveniences? From the earthy scent of the deep mountains this morning to this vibrant town view right outside the window, it only took us 20 minutes. Today, for our day in the life, I want to show you something different. Breathing the purest air, drinking selenium-rich water, and then sitting down for a feast of fresh lobster. Come with me today as I show you the real cost of living and the unbelievable contrast of life in a Chinese town. This is a real look at the cost of living here. Interestingly, in Chinese seafood restaurants, we pay by the jin, which is 500 grams, or about 1.1 pounds. For example, this fresh crab flown all the way from Washington State is about $41 USD per jin. But the best part is this custom menu on the right. After picking your live seafood, you pay a small cooking fee of about $6. Eating fresh seafood from across the globe. Just 20 minutes away from a deep mountain village. Thanks to my friend's warm hospitality, we enjoyed a global seafood feast. But if you ask me where the true local vibe of this town is, the answer lies right here in these streets. Just like this traditional dried vegetable flatbread. No fancy modern machines, just an ancient clay oven. And the baker's heat-resistant hands. This carb-loaded joy, infused with the charcoal aroma, is the absolute perfect dessert for our town adventure today. Continuing our stroll, we found a local bakery, blending Western pastry with Chinese tradition. Look at that longevity cake with lucky peaches. A sweet blessing for the elderly here. Can you believe it? A generous portion of this pure joy costs only 15 RMB, which is just about $2. No fancy shelves here. Local villagers simply display their sacks full of homegrown treasures right on the street. You'll see piles of earthy sweet potatoes and wild medicinal herbs hand-picked from the deep mountains. This is the most authentic farm-to-table experience. Here, health doesn't require expensive commercial packaging. The purest nourishment from nature is scattered right here in these earthy, bustling streets. Walking further down the street, I saw the truest sense of relaxation in this town. When there are no customers, the shop owners don't sit around anxiously. Instead, they casually pull up a few chairs under the arcade and leisurely enjoy a game of cards. In this town, work is just a part of life, never the whole of it. Tucked away in an unassuming street corner, I stumbled upon this little time machine. A rusty vintage bicycle, a bulky old television. In the fast-paced world outside, they would have been discarded long ago. But in this town, time seems exceptionally gentle with everything. After wandering around the town, our feet finally started to feel a bit tired. We sat down to rest at a corner milk tea shop. My daughter scooped up some ice cream and fed it to me like a little grown-up. That bite of icy sweetness instantly melted all the exhaustion away. Actually, what truly heals us isn't just the fresh air and great food here. It's moments exactly like this, where we don't have to constantly check our watches, and we can just peacefully enjoy this small, deeply real happiness with our loved ones. The long-term residents here have slowly turned it into a vibrant, wild vegetable garden in a crowded big city where every inch of space is priceless. You would never see a lively corner quite like this. But here, the earthy fragrance is right outside your door. True organic, selenium-rich living is literally just steps away from home. With thoughts of maybe starting my own little garden, the sky slowly darkened, and we finally arrived home. To wrap up this fulfilling day, the perfect ritual is boiling a pot of the town's selenium-rich water for a warm, soothing cup of tea. Looking back at today, from the global seafood feast to the $2 street joy, and the earthy fragrance right outside our door, all these unbelievable contrasts blend perfectly into the most comforting daily life here. I hope this little town tour brought a moment of peace to your day as well.
这个是剥裙的是吗？这是剥裙的。给你阿姨，你还照吗？这样你没事你等会儿。这是那个中茶绿印呢，30几年了，95年的，33岁了，34岁了。
他那边的刚刚收到消息，我现在在上面，他在24小时之内看能不能给你们发个销售状态。
我来搬下来，你看一下。
Good night, my friends. See you in the next video.